Welcome back to another coloring chat, and today is very special because it is officially the first day of Vlogmas. I'm so excited to be doing Vlogmas this year. Last year I did what I called Craftmas, and I did a bunch of Cricut crafts, but as you've probably noticed, I don't really do much Cricut crafting over here anymore. I just found it super exhausting and time consuming and not super enjoyable long term. Here and there it was fine, but I'm not someone who wants to dedicate my whole life to Cricut, if that makes sense. For Vlogmas this year, I am doing 3 videos a week, which is kind of a challenge. I'm a little bit stressed about it, but I think it's gonna work out fine. I have some videos already pre-recorded and ready to go, so I'm thankful for past me for thinking about that. I am definitely increasing my workload a little bit here. Yeah, hopefully I can bring you some fun content for the end of the year. I will be potentially doing a Q&A video. I don't really know for sure if I'm going to get enough questions for that, but I am hopeful that I'll get a Q&A video up for you guys in like a week or 2. So if you have any questions for that, whether it's about my cat, dog, family, YouTube, business, SVGs, designing, whatever you can think of, ask me random questions if you'd like. I will be answering those in that video in a couple weeks. Fingers crossed. This month is going to be a good month. I have my birthday coming up on the 14th. So yes, I have a birthday really close to Christmas. It's always been a struggle to get anyone available for my birthday because, you know, Christmas parties, everything like that going on. But this year I asked my mom and my sister if they would have a crafting and baking day with me. And I told them months in advance, make sure you're not doing anything and we're going to have a good time. So I'm looking forward to that in another week and a half, 2 weeks here. For the past couple of years, me and my mom have been doing a baking day, and I figured why not combine the two. So I'm thinking we probably won't be able to get everything done, but we're gonna try, and I'm really looking forward to it. I just love spending a whole day baking things, and I love chocolate. So it's like best case scenario for me. But also crafting, I just don't have a dedicated time to craft with my family, and we all have different things that we want to make. But this year I bought us some Christmas village things that we can paint from Michael's, and I'm really looking forward to that. My mom is a little stressed that she's not going to be able to do a good job, so I've offered to potentially paint hers if she can't handle it. I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a fun day, and exactly how I would want to spend my birthday this year is just chill and crafty and with my family. As for Vlogmas and other fun holiday things like that, I have a good amount of videos coming out on YouTube and stuff. So if you have been wanting to create a YouTube channel, make sure to check those videos out. They'll be coming soon. I'm going to potentially try doing another designing day and see how many SDGs I can get done in a day. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get that video done because I just kind of did a bunch of Christmas SVGs, so I don't really know if I'm going to have any inspiration for that. I have a blooper video coming, and I'm really excited for that one. It's going to close out Vlogmas this year. Oops. I have been editing this video all year long, like as I create videos and have bloopers. Obviously, I have just been adding to that video file, and I'm really looking forward to that. It's really funny. Don't think there's ever been a video where I haven't had one sort of blooper, but like I said about that Q&A video, make sure you leave any questions you have for me in the comments of this video or any of my Vlogmas videos coming out prior to that video. And then if you have any topic requests or video ideas for me, leave them in the comments. I failed to mention that I am a little bit sick right now, so I'm sorry that you've been having to listen to me being a little bit stuffed up. Allergies have just been pretty crazy, and working in public has not been helping that, so I don't love that. Today it was actually kind of snowing, although it is 34 degrees, so obviously none of it stuck, it all melted. But that made me think about how this year it's predicted to be a warm winter and not a lot of snow, and I'm already kind of depressed about that. Nothing worse than brown, ugly winter. Everything's better when it's covered in snow, and it's just so much prettier and peaceful, and I'm already a little bit sad. But I will say the one thing that helped me, like in February when I was really having high seasonal depression, was coloring. And so I'm glad that I already have a bunch of coloring books at my disposal now to kind of kickstart the winter season and not let myself get so low. So yeah, if you're someone who's looking for coloring books, I just did a video on all of my favorite coloring books. And that video was a happy surprise. It took off very quickly. It got like 1,000 views within a day. And my videos usually don't take off that quickly. So I am very happy with that. If you're someone who likes coloring or has any questions about coloring, I'd love to talk more about that on this channel. So if you have any questions about that ever, just let me know. Coloring has been like the one hobby I've kept up with, and I'm grateful for it. Honestly, today's like a gross, dreary day. I might just take the afternoon to finish coloring. I think it's funny that I just happened to start talking about coloring as I'm coloring. Like I totally forgot what I was doing for a minute, that I was doing a coloring video. The one thing I'll say about coloring that a lot of people seem to have a difficult time with is going into it and knowing that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay if it's not perfect. It's okay if you go outside of the lines. Like, it's just a coloring page, and I try to stress that a lot and like remind people that it's no big deal if you make a mistake. I know there's a lot of perfectionists out there, and I was also kind of under that mindset when I first started. You got to be nicer to yourself. You can't let it get you down. So if you're someone who's like, no, I could never try coloring because I need it to be perfect, I would just encourage you to be nicer to yourself and allow yourself to make mistakes. I will be honest here though. I am okay with making mistakes in coloring, but there are a lot of other things that I'm like, I don't even want to start that because I know I'm not going to be good at it. So I totally get the fear of making mistakes and not wanting to try unless you're perfect at it. Definitely fall victim to that with a lot of things, and I don't love that about myself because it makes it so that I don't try new things as often. I think it's a good reminder that coloring is supposed to be helping your mental health, and if you're like being mean to yourself, that's obviously doing the opposite. So we all just need to be a little bit nicer to ourselves. And that could be said with like my mom and the whole painting thing. She is already going into it thinking, I'm going to suck at this. It's not going to turn out good. And why should I even try? But I'm going to try and help her and show her, okay, here's how I do it. Here's the techniques I use. Now you can do it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine's not going to be perfect either. Like, I've never painted these things before. You just got to try. So that's my little pep talk. I'd love to know what holiday crafts you're making this year, or what you're designing, or what fun things you have planned for the month of December. Other than my birthday, we have a few holiday parties. Let's see. And then Christmas. I think that's pretty much it. Just a lot of family time and friend time. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. This will be the third year that my mom, my dad, and my step-parents are all getting together again, and it's my favorite part of Christmas, and I just cannot wait for it. I love that after all these years, we finally decided, let's just make it easier for everyone and do Christmas together, and now we get to spend more time together and not have to rush and run around, especially when I have in-laws now too. We don't even ever do it on Christmas, but it's nice to be able to just get together with the 4 parents and not have it be weird. I'm so grateful for that. I'm just looking forward to Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. I just bought some Christmas presents. I don't know. I feel like I'm behind this year and not as on top of things as I normally am, but I am very excited for Christmas. I love wrapping presents. I love thinking about what to get other people, and it just makes me so happy. And at the time this will go out, I will have already bought my sister's present, but I am so excited to go shopping for that. I haven't done it yet, obviously, at this time. I've had this idea, and I have just been waiting for the deals to come out, and so I'm really excited for the holidays this year and to just do all the fun winter Christmas things. I hope you enjoyed this coloring chat video. Let me know if you have any questions for my Q&A or just questions in general. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you next time. Bye!